Sweet Caroline. Good dog never felt so good, so good. It's 2016, and I moved to Shanghai, China, by myself, and I don't speak Chinese. And I get there, and I'm walking down the street, and on every other street corner, I see a KTV establishment. Everyone sings KTV in China. Expats sing KTV, locals sing KTV, my co-workers sing KTV. So, our first office outing, my co-workers take me to sing KTV. Now, I can't sing, but I'm hopeful that they speak Chinese and I speak English, and maybe it won't translate and they won't be able to realize how bad of a singer I am. So, I start singing Sweet Caroline, and I'm pumping my fist, and when I look out in the audience, their jaws drop. Right? Michelle covered her ears. Alex walked out of the room. But it's China, so they're super nice there, right? They say things to me like, Terry, you are so brave for getting up in front of us and singing. Or, Terry, they must not have KTV in your country. So I realized that if I'm going to make it in China, if I'm going to find my tribe, if I'm going to make it with my coworkers, I need to learn how to sing KTV. So I do three things. I download a bunch of singing apps on my phone. I get a professional coach. And I sign up for musical improv courses. So I open up my app and it tells me where my voice needs to be. My voice goes up, down, up, down. I can't control it at all. My voice coach, Kevin Maxim, comes over to my house. He sits down, starts playing. After working with me for a little while, he looks at me and says, Terry, you know, there's no such thing as being tone deaf, but you're pretty close. And my musical improv course, so this is an 8-week course. We have class every day, every week. And we have a show at the end of the course. It's something like this on a big stage, and we make up songs as we go. So I start practicing. We have 8 people in my musical improv course. 6 of them have prior musical experience. One of them is a Chinese woman. English is not her first language, and this is in English. She has a birth defect, and her vocal cords were twisted when she was born. So when she sings, it's hoarse. Her voice is hoarse. And there's me, and I am the worst. Right? But I practice every day in the shower. I sing. I work on my apps. Kevin comes over once a week, and I have my musical improv course. I start getting better. I start getting cocky, right? I'm going to make it. I invite all my friends to the show. I tell all my coworkers that I'm getting better, they should come. I'm going to talk to them afterwards. So, the day before the big show, Kurt, my teacher, comes up to me, puts his arm around me. Terry, you know, this is a professional show. And, well, you can't sing. So, you can be in the show, but you're going to have to stand on the side. You can be like a little character or something and come on stage every once in a while, but you're not singing. So the day of the show, you know, let's say this is the stage right here. I'm on stage on the corner. I look out in the audience. My best friend Rehan's there. I've got other friends there. And the show goes on. So on the left side of the stage, Brody walks in, and he's an alto, and he's singing about this magical forest. And then on to the right side of the stage, David walks in, and he's a baritone, a big guy, and he's an evil lumberjack, and he talks about how he's going to cut down the magical tree. So he starts chopping that tree down. I'm just sitting there looking frustrated. Then I realized maybe this is my opportunity. So right then, as soon as he chops down that tree, I jump into action. So as I start falling down, the audience goes quiet. I hit the ground, they gasp, and then they break out into laughter. So I didn't sing in that show, but after that show, the group, my improv group, was so happy with me for being supportive that they took me out to sing KTV later that night. I was horrible, but I kept at it. You know, in the shower, I kept singing. I kept working with those apps. Kevin kept coming over to my house to sing, teach me how to sing. So 6 months later, one of my friends had a birthday party, and we went out, and I finally got my opportunity to sing. Don't stop believing.